Well, here we are again. So, Kevin? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk to appointment missions. I had the ability to go do a solid for Twitch Pacheco, which is one of the NPCs, and, you know, she called me to her side and gave me a mission to do, and I went and did it. I probably shouldn't have. It didn't work out. Let me show you the details. So this is a rare personal mission. Basically how this works is you will see on your screen that you have a mission pop up that you can accept or deny. When you go into your contract manager under the personal tab, you will then see this Come See Me mission is the first in a chain with Tessia Twitch Pacheco. Just click accept and off you go to Area 18. Just know, so Twitch is a drug dealer, which means if you accept her mission, as with many of the missions that are in the personal tab, you will most likely, upon the completion of that mission, be flagged with a crime stat, thus my current incarceration. Apparently there are several different missions that she can give. I've only ever seen this one from her, so I'm not sure what the others are. Comment down below if you know of other missions or what the other mission types are, because I only know of the prisoner one. But in the event that she's going to give me a combat mission, I decided to bring the old Cutlass Red since I can have my own spawn point, and eventually I went down to the planet and sought her out. Now, one thing to consider is Area 18 is kind of large, and you're going to have to hunt her down. She's not hard to find as long as you follow the little pip on screen, but just know that it did took me a second to find her too the first time.
Kind of off the beaten path, aren't you? I know, it's a strange place to hang out, but I quite like it here. It's quiet. Well, quieter. I'm Tisha Pacheco, but people call me Twitch. If you're wondering, back here it says two things to me. One, they're an adventurous spirit. Two, they got some time on their hands. Fortunately, I'm a freelance time manager. I keep people busy. So if you find yourself looking for something to occupy your time, then I know people who are hiring adventurous spirits. I've got a job for you if you're looking to keep busy. Here are the details.
We're sorry. You have exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return your ship to storage.
I'll need an answer, quick.
Initiating ship storage procedure.
There was a weird bug right here. It was acting like I was holding down the F key when I was looking at my missions. I just had to poke it once to sort of release the F key so then I could accept the mission. Up to that point, though, you can see the cursor. It's a crosshair right now, and then when I finally poked F key, then it went back to the arrow and I was able to accept it. Once I had the mission and I read through it, basically this mission is the prisoner transport mission. The idea behind this mission is you're going to go to a prisoner transport, which is a caterpillar, kill the various guards that are flying around it. There's anywhere from 2 to 4. And then board the prisoner transport, kill the guards that are on board the transport, and then unlock or revive those prisoners that you're supposed to revive. Now, the problem I did, or the mistake I made, is that I brought my arrow. The arrow for a combat ship is a good ship, but right now it's just something's wrong. The pip lead is incorrect, and I just couldn't do anything against these ships. I was getting beat up. Now, admittedly, I think it was 3 Cutlass Blacks that I was firing or flying against, and 1 arrow versus 3 Cutlass. That's that's going to be a tough fight, even when everything is working. I just took a number of hard missiles, and eventually, what I had to do is go get a bigger ship. I didn't die, but I got close, and you'll note upper right, I already have a crime stat at this point just for being here. So that means if you let these guys kill you at this point, you're gonna wake up at Klesher. I mean, so I had to go get a bigger ship if I was gonna stand a chance to do anything against these guys. So I went to go get a bigger ship, and when I got back, those fighters were gone. I don't know if they followed me. I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, they were completely gone. So, yay! I don't know if that's a bug right now, but if you do have a hard time with those fighters, I guess if you leave and come back, maybe I don't know if that doesn't seem like it's right, but that's what's going on right now. But this is a cat. If you've never been on board a cat, I highly recommend you get on board one a couple times just to learn the layout. Thankfully, I have one, so I know it really well. The bottom ramp does work. It's a little, when you land on it, it's going to try to drop you into gravity and then out of gravity, and you can see I'm flopping all over the place. The transition right now between gravity and not gravity is not good. But once you get in there and you raise the ramp and you start looking around, you can see at the very top there's 10 security forces that I have to eliminate. And so it's important that you keep your head on a swivel and find them and kill them. You'll see me slowly find each of them and kill them. But one of the things you absolutely must do is get a pen and paper down and write down the names in your mission log of those people that you're supposed to revive. Then, when you get onto the cat and you go to the observation deck or the tractor beam deck, and you'll know what I'm talking about whenever you get on a cat, you'll see there a prisoner manifest. You have to download the prisoner manifest. That tells you what pod number you have to use to revive those names. So you need to write down that number. By the way, put your gun away when you're trying to record the manifest, because for whatever reason it didn't work with the gun out. You can always check back with this prisoner transport manifest in your journal, which is one of the apps in your mobiGlass. But you need to read the whole thing and go all the way to the bottom, because one of the things that you can do as an option in this one is to, if you see there, eliminate the cryopod containing the informant. Well, so then you have to look at those numbers again and figure out which one is the informant. So then it's just a matter of killing the security forces that are on board and then freeing only those 4 pods that are the names and IDs that are given to you by the manifest. Now, I'm not the greatest gunner in the world, so I went through here and I killed them as quickly as I could, and I went around and I freed, or at least I revived, everyone as quickly as I found them. It took me a few minutes to find them all. The whole time, though, something you need to keep in mind is you have a crime stat now. And what that means is you now have a bounty. And so a bounty hunter, another player, will start hunting you. And you could very well be fighting against a player on board this ship. Though, be honest, most players will just wait for you to go back out into space and kill you from there. In my experience so far, most bounty hunters, myself included by the way, are not really keen on the straight up fight. They would prefer to get you when you're, not paying attention, which, I can't blame them. That's just smart. So once you click the revive button, I was sitting here waiting to see how long it takes to revive, and eventually I just went on and started searching for everyone else to revive. Once I got them all revived, though, nothing really worked. Nothing else happened. Right about here is where I realized things were buggy. I'm trying to thaw out these prisoners, and they're not thawing out. So, why aren't they thawing out? I don't know. Anyways, so for me the mission was buggy as heck, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to fly back to Port Olisar and start this whole process over and see if I could maybe, get on with it. At which point I was sort of maybe killed. Yep, I deserved it. I had a pretty high crime stat, but it sucks that it didn't work. I don't mind getting a crime stat, but what really stinks is that I didn't get paid. Like, I did nothing. So, Twitch, I'm coming for you. Probably not. I mean, I'm just saying. Hey, dude, what's up? Okay. Yeah, that was weird. See you later? So anyway, yeah. Anyways, guys, I really appreciate it. Thanks a bunch. See you next time.